Hello and welcome to the cast of ESL CPS13 Groupstage aAa versus BX3. This is znik. That was a nice introduction line. I've been practicing that for like 1 month now, so nailed it! We want to start this match as soon as possible because we have a couple of players who needs to leave around 6 PM. So hopefully we will get the 1-on-1 player from aAa ready, because we are ready to go. Based on the Dedimanias, I would say we are looking good to take this match, but you never know what aAa have been lurking around with. So let's check the Deddies here. We have Leo from BX3 on Deddy 10. Flyer on Deddy 12, then we have Papu on Deddy 23, and that's about it for this map. This is the 1-on-1 and 2-on-2 map. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what aAa have put into this this match. But let's have a look at the rankings. I'm not sure if aAa can still make it, but let's check it. Let's see. We have this one. Here we go. Of course, we have Team Dignitas on first position, followed closely by Team Acer. So it's gonna also be interesting to see if Acer can overcome Dignitas in score difference. And then we have Team LDLC, which will be playing against Team Dignitas today. So it's gonna be. I think we are able to overtake Team LDLC if we win against All Authority, of course, and if Dignitas show mercy and play at their usual level and beat Team LDLC. Then we have Penta Sports. They will face up against Acer today. So our main opponents, Team LDLC and Penta, are, luckily for us, they are facing up against the two best player teams. So that's good for us. Increases our chances of finishing in the top 4 positions. So then we have Fun Team, which surprisingly managed to win a couple of matches in a row. Yeah, against All Authority, no, they don't have a chance of coming to the playoffs. So I guess they have kind of given up based on the Dedimania results. But you never know. Maybe they just wanna screw up our chances of getting to the playoffs if they happen to hate us. No. Yeah, it's a great team, but let's see at the matches they've had. They have lost against Fun Team, draw against Druids, lost against LDLC, and their only win is against Penta, actually. So yeah, doesn't seem like they had the best season. They definitely could have won against Fun Team, Druids, and LDLC if they were practicing serious, because on paper they have a lot of strong players. So let's just hope we can get this match live as soon as possible. Let's just close this Dedimania. Let's get it back. So let's get on with the 1-on-1. Okay, one last warm-up, and this is quite impressive. We are actually starting the match on point. It's not very often that happens. So just one more last warm-up here, and as we spectate Papu here, we'll just see how the map goes. So in the start here, you just go full speeds, and then the first power slide here to the left on the platform part. I think you can opt for a wide line and get some speed out of it, or you can go for a tight line and get a shorter line. So I think that's pretty much the same end result. And here you have a jump over the road into a power slide. And power slide to the right there, and then this part here, you have to be careful about the hole to the left, so you don't fall into it. And here is a hairpin, 180 degrees. And then you have a power slide to the right. And then to the left, a jump to the left, power slide, and then a transition over to platform. And then up to the last couple of turns here, which is pretty straightforward. A jump. There's a lot of transitions here, so you don't have so much issues with no slides. Alright, so let's get on with this. Good luck. Have fun. So, the 1-on-1 and 2-on-2 map is gonna be ESL ZETA, which is by our own Movie Maker Shorts, together with former BX3 player aAaA. He is now playing for Team Druids, and they both have shown some great mapping skills over the past couple of years, or even longer. So now we are into the 1-on-1, which will be Papu versus DNS. And Horny is actually still playing here. He needs to get out. What is he doing? Let's see, Horny. Yeah, he went spectate. So let's change the camera to the correct one. Let's see, DNS has fallen a little bit behind Papu here as we enter the midsection of the map. Now the jump onto the road. Let's see who makes it good. Ooh, Papu very close to that border. Seems like he knows how to do that a jump. So now we are coming up to the hairpin. Ooh, DNS didn't take it so fast, and we'll lose some speed here. We can see Papu increasing his lead. And is now almost half a second in front of DNS. So the first round seems to be going to Papu here, and DNS crashes into the pole and stops the round. I don't know if he gave up or if there are some issues. But first round will go to Papu here for team aAa, or Against All Authority. So 1 point to aAa. Now let's see if DNS can bounce back here after first mistake in the first round. Let's follow DNS. They are neck and neck here in the beginning. Papu getting a little bit more speed out of that turn, going for a wider line. But here we see DNS, well, pretty much the same line here for both players. DNS opting for a shorter line here, but will not get as much speed over that jump. So we can see Papu is actually slowly but surely increasing his lead here. Ooh, and DNS had to power slide there, so he will lose some additional speed. And that will let Papu increase his lead further. And this is pretty much the same as we saw in last round. Papu has a nice and good lead here of about half a second. But DNS now is trying to attack back. He's trying with some aggressive lines, but too aggressive. DNS will clip the wall. And this will surely be another round for Papu here in the second round of the 1-on-1 sub-match. So now DNS with 2 mistakes so far. 2 out of 2. See if we can get out of this bad streak. But Papu is a very old school player. He has a lot of experience. And he is French, of course. French players have been always very strong players throughout the history. And Papu is one of those players that just consistently plays very strong. But now we see first mistake here from Papu, and a pretty big one as well. He has to back off and then start accelerating from 0. So now this should be an easy round for DNS. But he actually makes a mistake, I think. Or did he? Let's see his time. He's still on a pretty decent time, 40 hundredths behind the world record, which is by Dignitas Spam. So yeah, Very easy point here for DNS. And yep, this might be the comeback for DNS if he can go on this yeah. So now let's see, this is round 4, and now in the platform part we see the title line by DNS, and this time it actually paid off for him, so he's now in the leads in the start of the map, which is not very often we see, but now Papu bounces back, gets some speed from that turn, but not the greatest jump turn there to the right. Now loses some speed there as well on the platform. So DNS now in almost 1300s. I think I have watched wrong here. He's now 1300s ahead of Papu. I think I was looking at the top one thing here. So now DNS is looking to take this the 4th round, and will tie up the score 2-2. And as we can see the times, I guess they are decent, but if you keep it on .6, .7, .8, I think that's very good consistent match times. So now what is Krine doing? No, he's not here. Again, a very close start from both players. Oh, but DNS, he got the bug on that uphill, I think, and will fall down half a second now behind Papu. So now let's see what he can do in order to bounce back into this. He is closing the gap bit by bit here. Oh, might have been a little bit too aggressive there and won't get too much speed out of this turn. So, but now he's 3500s behind. Oh, but that was a bad turn by DNS. So now I think he will be, oh yeah, 60 hundredths of a second behind Papu. So if Papu saves the end, this should be a very easy round for him to secure. And he will again go up in the leads in this one-on-one. And we have broken the 20 viewers mark, guys. This is great. I haven't had so many viewers in a long time. I guess Hitbox, it was really bad period for my streaming career. So I'm hoping to bounce back at like 50 viewers, which I had before, I think, or something around that. So share the stream, guys. Let's make this the viewer count increase rapidly. So now into the round 6 here. Oh, and we see a nice part here by DNS. He overtakes Papu at the jump. And yeah, oh, very close in the risky part here by DNS on the blue part. Almost going into that drop or hole. Hole in the road. Oh, but Papu, I think he got a landing bug. Otherwise he was looking to overtake DNS for a short amount of time there. But DNS, he was opting for a wide line, so he would probably have boosted it ahead of him anyway. But because of that landing bug, he's now 7300s behind DNS, and DNS again will tie up the score 3-3. So this is close so far. Some mistakes from both players have made the score to a tie now. So the player who can sort out the mistakes will probably win this sub-match. Let's hope we can get a close round now. Now see, oh, very close to the apex by DNS there, and he's now boosting a little bit ahead of Papu. But we usually see him catching up a little bit in the mid-section here. Ooh, great part, but too aggressive from Papu here. He will clip the wall. But fortunately for him, he didn't get the complete stop, so he's still in the race. If DNS makes a slight mistake here, that could turn out very crucial. But Papu again with a mistake. So this is not looking good for our aAa player here from France, the old school player. And DNS is of course considered a top player as well. He was a former DAC SP player and then Team aAa, and has been performing really great online the last year. So DNS first time in the lead here, 4-3 for BX3, and we are now going into the round 8. And I don't think we have seen a close battle so far, so let's hope both players can just sort out the mistakes, and let's get some hype here to the end of the race. Oh, DNS with a very aggressive line, and Papu is trying to opt for more speed, but I think he had to slow down there. He was going too wide, and again he has to slow down in the right corner there. So now he is open. DNS with a no slide will allow Papu to pass him, and that's gonna be a big mistake for DNS here, and will most likely allow Papu to tie up the score again, unless Papu makes a big mistake in the end. But I don't think we have seen very many mistakes from Papu in the end here. He's a very solid player to close out leads like this. You could say he is not a throw player, game of throws. So that's usually the experience talking right there. An experienced player usually doesn't make mistakes if you have a substantial lead in a round. But you never know, in Trackmania anything can happen. So now it's tied up 4-4, and DNS with a mistake this time. So let's see, very close battle so far. Coming into the blue part here, where we see some different lines. Papu opting for a wider line, and will probably catch up to DNS. Oh, DNS flipping on the border, but he still maintains his lead ahead of Papu here, and this is what a race should look like. Really close fight here between both the players, but DNS, after a couple of aggressive lines, still keeps ahead of Papu here, which usually tries to opt for wider lines and more speed. Oh, that might have been too wide for Papu, and he had to adjust the line to avoid the pole there, and that will allow DNS to increase his lead now into the end. So, but DNS clips into the wall and will allow Papu to pass him, and throws away a point that could have easily been his if he didn't make that mistake. Or was it a bug? According to Crine, it was a sick bug. So, as I said, anything can happen. Even the most experienced players can get a bug, and that was a crucial point for DNS to lose, because now it's only one more point for Papu, and he is on map points. So this round is very important for DNS to take, and we see a very close race. Papu, oh, going a little bit wider. Nice, brilliant line from DNS there, overtaking Papu in that tight corner after the jump. And now we are coming to the hairpin. Will DNS manage it? Yes, but Papu is right behind his tail here, trying to catch up, and now we will see into the end. Will DNS avoid the mistake? Ooh, going very close to both the apex and the pole, but Papu is still in the race after some aggressive lines from DNS. Papu opting for more speed. Will he overtake DNS? Yes, he has more speed and will overtake him, and secures another point. And that is the closest round we have had so far. And great performance here by Papu. DNS trying to be aggressive on the lines, but it wasn't enough. Papu just saved the wider lines and actually overtaked DNS in the end. And DNS! What happened to DNS? An early mistake will put Papu in the leads half a second, and this is not looking great for our one-on-one player here from BX3, as Papu usually doesn't make any mistake when he has those kind of leads. So now DNS really has to risk it, and Papu actually loses a lot of speed after saving that part, and will allow DNS to catch up a lot here. So now entering the hairpin here. Ooh, Papu had to release some gas to avoid that border. And DNS is getting closer and closer. Will he overtake Papu here in the end? That remains to be seen, but as we can have seen, observed from the past rounds, Papu usually has a great end, but DNS, he is getting very close. Papu with a little bit more speed here. DNS has to risk it. Oh, but the Rammstein doesn't allow him to get that wide line, and Papu will take the 1-on-1 and the first sub-match here for Team Against All Authority. So, great stuff here from both players, but Papu just too fast in the end, and will close out the sub-match 7-4. So, great stuff by Papu here, winning the 1-on-1. So that will put them in a little bit better position here as we enter the next sub-match, which will be the 2-on-2 and the same map. I don't know, we use 15 minutes on the 1-on-1, and the 2-on-2 can take a lot of time. So, so we are gonna have 2 warm-ups for the 2-on-2 sub-match, and then we will go live. So we will see the same map again, but now we'll have some different players going up against each other. Shame on you, Lord Vela, for not following the 1-on-1. I thought you were gonna support my stream here and watch it. But your viewer is fine for me. And now we are up in 33 viewers, guys. This is great. I don't think I've had 33 viewers for like 2 months or something. And if you wanna stay updated on my channel, just press the follow button and you will get a notification when I go live. So hopefully we will end up in the playoffs and we will have some epic matches against the best teams in the world. So that will happen over the next couple of weeks. I'm not sure what the schedule from ESL is going to be like, but from past seasons they usually have kept both semifinals and finals on the same day or the same weekend, so might just be 1 week left of matches. But no, I think 2 weeks, because they have changed the playoff system. So first warm-up is over, and this is gonna be the last one, and we will go live, and hopefully we will have a close, no, I mean a fast sub-match, because we have some players that can't wait too long for the 3-on-3 and 5-on-5. Unfortunately, aAa didn't agree to switch the sub-matches. So let's get ready with the restart commands and hit that enter button once they are to the finish line. We could actually even do it a little bit before, like now. So, good luck, have fun. We are live in the 2-on-2 sub-match, and aAa, they are 1 point up after winning the 1-on-1. So now BX3 is looking to tie up the score, or will aAa secure another point to the overall scoreboard here? You can only find out by watching this 2-on-2 sub-match. So now we are in the beginning of the map, jumping over to the platform part here. And we see Flyer and Leo with an early lead here above Snaky and Corey. So yeah, this is the lineups from aAa. We have Corey and Snaky. From BX3 we have Leo and Flyer. And we see Corey. Will he make the jump? No, he will actually not make the jump. And will not be able to finish this round. So this round will for sure go to BX3 if they both finish or cross the finish line. So yeah, Snaky is currently the only player left for aAa to finish here, and he is not looking to overtake any of the BX3 players. And we see a very nice and close battle between the two BX3 players. Oh, Flyer, little mistake in the end. Either way, first point easily goes to BX3 in the first round. Oh, actually, Corey almost managed to finish. Or will he? No. Poor guy. So close, yet so far. I think that's a meme on the internet with the hover hand. So close, yet so far. I love that one. So into round 2 now. It looks like BX3 has, based on the Dedimania records here, we have the best players from BX3, Leo and Flyer. Or actually DNS. What is his record here? Well, actually DNS had a pretty nice time as well. He had the best one. Oh, but Flyer with a big mistake in that tight passage will allow both Flyer and Snaky to pass him. So now this is all up to Leo to secure a draw. Oh, but Snaky clips the wall. Will Flyer be able to overtake him? Nope, he's too far behind now after the first mistake. And Leo, will he secure the first position here? Oh, Corey with a nice line here. He's now getting very close to Leo, and it's all going to be up to the last corner here. Corey with a nice line will overtake Leo. Yes, with 200 of a second. Nice stuff by Corey here. Will secure a point for aAa here. aAa. A little hard to say that name. But yeah, nice stuff by Corey there, securing that point. And they tie up the score. Yeah, you really like that one, tight passage. That's a typical Lord Velde thing right there. Oh, what happened to Snaky? Oh, not much. He's just a little bit behind the pack here. Leo, Flyer, Corey, and oh, but Leo with an awkward transition there will lose some speed, but very nice part by Leo. He will build up a lot of speed and come back from his mistake, and he risks that part as well very much. Almost dropped into the hole. Oh, but with a bug there, Leo might have been risking it too much there after a small transition bug. So now it's up to Flyer, and we see Corey again. Will he save the round for aAa again? And we can see Corey again with a lot of speed, but Flyer opting for the wide line. Who will have the most speed? Oh, Flyer will take the first point after taking a little inside line in the very last corner there. Boy, I think I need some water soon. But yeah, this is a very close sub-match so far. Corey being the hero for against All Authority. So now, let's see if we can have a round without any mistakes. Ooh, Leo was so close to that apex. He was almost licking it with his tongue. Tongue? Shout out to Dignitas Span, Tongue. So, now we see a much better start here for both the players from BX3, and Corey will flip out of the track, and this time he will not be able to finish. Was it Snaky last time, or was it Corey? I'm not quite sure. I think it's Corey that has made 2 big mistakes that doesn't allow him to finish. So Flyer and Leo now again with a nice round here. Let's see what times they are gonna pop in the time panel. Flyer, ooh, that's a nice round from both players, below the 101 mark. So, yeah. Another point for BX3 here on the scoreboard. We'll secure the round after a great performance from Leo and Flyer. So let's see if Corey and Snaky can answer to this. Ooh, Corey with a little bump on the Rammstein. He won't lose too much speed. Oh, but Snaky going too wide and will clip the wall and slow down a lot. So now he's around 4 seconds behind the rest of the players, and we see Corey having troubles here fighting against Flyer and Leo. Also shout out to Team Hot. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have had these two players here. Flyer and Leo are both former Hot players. So yeah, but now we see two mistakes from BX3 here, and that will actually allow Corey to overtake them both. But now we see Flyer. Let's follow Flyer. Can he overtake Corey again and regain that point that they should have taken in the first place? But Corey again being the hero for aAa, securing a draw this time. Nice stuff by Corey, but that was really a throw from the BX3 players here. An easy round for them, but both players with a mistake allows Corey to win it. And now we are into round 6, and as we can see, only 3 points into the scoreboard. And who was that? That was Corey with the first big mistake on that platform. If you go too aggressive and tight on that platform, you will end up clipping the platform block. Let's see if he can regain a position. But Leo, in that tight passage here after the jump, he goes too aggressive and will clip the wall. So now we are looking at another draw, if Flyer can maintain his lead, of course. So a lot of mistakes in this 2-on-2 so far. The times are scattered all over the place. So this is for sure a draw again if Flyer makes it, and he will. And onto a very nice time as well. Impressive time here. That's actually a Daddy record. 1:57.6, and the last Daddy is by The Park. 1:57.7. So he was 1,000 of a second below the top 30 Daddy Mania record. And we are getting closer to 50 viewers here, guys. Can we do it? Can we get 50 viewers? That would be amazing. And so far, Against All Authority are in the lead after winning the first sub-match, the 1-on-1. Papu against DNS, 7-4. And now we are into the 2-on-2, which at the moment seems to be great for BX3, as both Leo and Flyer are up in the lead, neck in neck. And only Corey is right behind them here. So, and we'll actually overtake almost Leo here. But Leo will bounce back and overtake Corey. Oh, Corey with a very wide line. But he didn't have to slow down. So he maintains his positions right behind both the players here. And opts for a wide line here, almost clipping the pole. But Flyer with a great end here will secure the point for BX3 again. And now BX3 is up in the leads, 3-1. So only 2 more points to go. The 2-on-2 sub-match will only go to 5 points. Instead of the usual 7-point mark. So yeah, because of a lot of draws happening in the 2-on-2, it tends to be a longer sub-match, so that's why it's been lowered. And again, we see a very strong start here from the BX3 players, Leo and Flyer. Now we have 2 packs, 1 BX3 pack and 1 aAa pack. So let's see what Corey can do this round. Will he be the hero again? Oh, not the best turn from him. Snaky will actually almost overtake him. And great stuff here from Flyer and Leo. They are maintaining the lead. Oh, Corey with a very early power slide there. But he actually closes the gap a bit. Oh, but very aggressive there, going into the corner, the apex, and will take a bug from the Rammstein. So now Snaky is the only hope for aAa to make a draw here if he can overtake both the BX3 players. But it does not look like he can make it, because Flyer, again on top form here, will go into a 1 minute and 82 hundredths of a second time. So great stuff by Flyer and Leo. And yeah, only 1 point remaining now for the BX3 players. It's a map point. Can they close it out? And let's hope they can, because we are on a tight schedule. So what is the time now? It's 30. So we have used 15 minutes for the 2-on-2 as well. If we work fast, we might end the match in about an hour, which hopefully will be enough for our players to stay here. And now, oh, Flyer with a big mistake! So Corey will overtake him, and now we see a much better round for Against All Authority. Leo is the only one who can make it happen here, a draw for BX3, because Flyer is far behind, 5 seconds after that big mistake. So this is all up to Leo. Let's see what he can do in the end here. But Corey usually has a very impressive end with some wide lines, just like Papu, builds up a lot of speed. Oh, and we can see Corey will have enough speed here. Let's follow Leo. Leo is actually boosting ahead of Corey with a very nice line and end here from Leo. Will secure a draw for BX3. And yeah, there you see this sub-match can potentially take a lot of time to finish off. If one player makes a mistake from either of the teams, we are already looking at a draw. So the likelihood of draws are very big in this sub-match. And now we are entering the 10th round, and Corey with the first big mistake. This will be a great shot for BX3 to close the sub-match. But Corey, yeah, he made the big mistake, and he has been the best player from aAa here so far. Ooh, Flyer, so close to the Rammstein. Will flip a little bit, and Snaky will now pass him. Almost. And Snaky, oh, he actually takes a bug in that hairpin. Very unlucky for Snaky. He was actually looking to have a lot of speed out of that turn, so that could have been a saving point for aAa, but because of that bug, very hard for Snaky now to make this happen. So the 2-on-2 sub-match will go to BX3, and we are now tied up 1-1 in this last group stage match against All Authority and BX3. So let's take a screenshot here. So we are gonna go over to the 3-on-3 map now. What? The points? Who skipped? Oh yeah, anyway. The points got messed up, I think, because skipping too early. I don't know who skipped it. So, the 3-on-3 map is gonna be ESL Be Happy from Aunt 5 Aunt 9. I don't know, I think there's a French saying for that. I think, yeah, he is a French guy. So anyone knows what this login is supposed to be? I think it's French. Please enlighten us in the chat. Nevertheless, this map is quite interesting. It's smooth. I like it. So let's follow some of the players. Let's 2-Veil live after this round. Let's see, Horny, he needs to get to the red team. And Sky needs to get out. Sky, what are you doing here? Spec, confirm. Who is our third player? So, just waiting for some warm-ups, and our last player still missing. What? Flyer has third Diddy? No? Oh! He has fifth Diddy. Alright. Okay, nice. So, Flyer is probably gonna be our last player for the 3-on-3 submatch. So after this round we are looking to take one more warm-up for Flyer. So, good luck, have fun. Go, 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 go. We are live in the 3-on-2 submatch, and the score so far is tied up 1-1. Against L Authority won the 1-on-1, and BX3 won the 2-on-2. So it's gonna be exciting to see who will take this match. That will secure them at least a draw. So now we are entering this 3-on-3 with Yo-Yo, Snaky and Slevin playing for aAa, an impressive lineup here. And from BX3 we have DNS, Flyer and Horny. Hala. So we see close pack in start here, as on the blue parts we are coming up to a drop here, and we can see DNS is in the leads and followed closely by a pack here. And as the standings are now, it's looking great for against All Authority, but let's see what the end brings with Flyer and Horny. Ooh, Slevin going so wide here. So now let's follow Snaky as we come to the end. Flyer and Horny has a great position here for BX3, and this will surely be a point for BX3 if they secure it to the finish line, and they will do so. Nice time by DNS, 56.44, Flyer 66 and Horny 70. Ah. Hæ? Nei, bare på engelsk. So, first point goes to BX3. After a nice performance from all the players, even against All Authority, but here we have a first mistake from nobody. DNS actually, yeah, he has fallen behind, yeah, half a second behind Horny, which is in first position. Let's follow Flyer. Ooh, a very close fight here between Horny, Flyer, Snaky and Yo-Yo, but Flyer and Horny will extend their lead a little bit here. Ooh, a bump on the border by Snaky. He will lose a little bit of speed because of that. So where is Slevin? He has fallen below DNS even. So this is looking again great for BX3. Flyer in a nice first position here. looking to take a great time. Yo-Yo attacking with a nice aggressive line, and will actually overtake him as we come up to the end. Yo-Yo will secure the first point, but I don't think it's going to be enough. It's going to be a draw. But nice stuff by Yo-Yo there, overtaking both Flyer and Horny in the end. So, let's see the points. The points for the team scores. Flyer and Yo-Yo and Horny with 5 points. And seems like we have wrong points on the server. Let me log into the RCP and fix this. So, let's see, the points are going to be set to let's see, max points is set to 4 for some reason. I have no idea why it is on 4. It's supposed to be on 8, and points is supposed to be 0 because we might end up with tennis mode. Let me fetch this. Let's see, drop me on. Rounds, Team Cup. Here we go. Team score blue. Alright, always there has to be some issues with the servers. It's a very unreliable system. But we are using the best server controller, which is fast. It's definitely the best one, best suited for competition matches. So we're just gonna have a round to test the points, see if it's correct now. I have set the limit to 0, so we are ready for tennis mode. And max points I have set now to 10, because the 5 and 5 we will have the use of 10 points. Otherwise it will adjust itself to how many players are actually playing on the server. So let's see what the points are going to be when we go to the finish line here. It's 7,654. Yeah, it's okay. It's because of the whisper was in the server. It's 4. So score reds leak through. Score blue leak 0. Alright, let's do it again. Reds. So we are live again. And I think I have to do it one more time. There we go. Why isn't it popping up? Yeah, probably it will pop up after the first round here. So now we are looking to start over. BX3 in the lead with 2 points. After some great stuff by the BX3 players. Ooh, Sleving hitting bad on that downhill. Going very wide and will end up in the last position here. So now we are looking at a point for BX3 again with DNS and Horny up in the top here, but DNS clips the wall as I switches the camera to him. Spectator curse, but still looking good for BX3 here. Horny will yo-yo again, make a nice end here. Ooh, he flips on the onto the half pipe, but yeah, that's gonna be a point for why isn't it 2 points? Oh, please. Alright, never mind. We'll just have 2 points. So 2-1 for BX3. After a nice round from Yo-Yo and I think it was Snaky. Oh, Yo-Yo with the landing bug here. And Slev... No. Who was it? DNS. But as long as Horny and Flyer secures top 2 positions here, it's going to be a point for BX3 still. So now we are looking at Sleving. Oh, Flyer with a big mistake. So now it's actually a point for against all authority. As we come up to the platform part here, and then the power slide to the left after a jump. And again, a point for against all authority. So the score is tied up, 2-2. Even though the scoreboard shows 2-0, we had some issues to begin with, so the score is 2-2 in the 3 and 3. The 2 first points went to BX3, and then aAa made a comeback here, tying up the score, mainly because of great play by Snaky and Yo-Yo. Let's see at yeah, Snaky and Yo-Yo has the top 2 and top 3 position here in the overall scoreboard, and we see BX3 Horny with a nice performance so far, topping the list with 12 points. And now we see Flyer has a big mistake, has fallen behind. Slevel also slightly behind the pack. So Horny is looking again to take a nice position in this round. And Flyer, ooh, no, DNS, I mean, he gets the same time almost as Snaky. But yeah, BX3 with the points. Let's see if we can change it now. Nope. For some reason, the points just don't want to change. Yeah, and there's no option for it in the remote control planner. So now into rounds 4 or 6. We see Yo-Yo with a nice start here, together with Horny, DNS, and Flyer. Slevin and Yo-Yo, no, Snaky has fallen a little bit behind. Oh, Flyer, this time with the landing bug. Very unfortunate. And Yo-Yo clips the wall, so that will leave Horny in a very nice lead here, together with DNS. And they are looking to secure another point for BX3. But we have seen a lot of mistakes in the end. Ooh, DNS, very wide line. But still keeps ahead of Snaky. But Snaky with a nice line here, builds up a lot of speed, going for the wide line. But I don't think he will overtake Horny here. Actually, DNS with a nice end line will overtake Snaky again. And will secure a point for BX3 here, thanks to Horny and DNS. So it's 4-2 to BX3. And we are now into round 7. Oh, no slide here from DNS. So he will fall a lot behind, but now we see Snaky with a big mistake. Where's DNS? No, he won't overtake Snaky. So now let's follow Flyer here in the 7th round of this 3-3. Oh, he clips the wall. He went too tight. And that will leave Horny left alone together with Slevin and Yo-Yo. And it's actually looking to be a point for against all authority as we speak. So now, let's see up in the ends. Oh, Slevin with a mistake. Will Flyer be able to overtake him? Nope, it wasn't enough. And that will secure another point for against all authority. So we are now up 4-3 for BX3. Let's see. Yeah, 4-3. And now into round 8. Let's see what if against all authority can overcome BX3 here for the first time. Oop, DNS falls a little bit behind there, and Yo-Yo overtakes the lead here. Horny and Flyer fighting well, very nice and close pack so far. Now coming up to the drop. Who will take a landing bug? Let's see. Nobody! Everyone did it well, but Snaky and Slevin, they have fallen a couple of hundreds behind the rest of the pack. Oh, Snaky now catching up again. So Yo-Yo is looking great to take the first DNS with a small mistake. Will fall down to last position, and this is looking good for against all authority. Will Yo-Yo in the lead, looking to take a very nice time here. Flyer and Horny are fighting, but it doesn't seem like it's enough. Yo-Yo will secure a very nice point here for against all for the aAa. Let's just go with that. And now it's 4-4, tied up. So let's see if aAa can take the lead for the first time. Alright, let's try that. It's 4-4. After a little comeback here again from against all authority. Thanks to a great performance by Yo-Yo and Snaky, as they are still in top 2 and top 3 positions in the overall scoreboard here. Horny definitely has been the most valuable player so far, topping the list with 35 points. 11 points ahead of Snaky here. And now we see a great round from Horny again, but this time he has Flyer with him. So this is looking great for BX3 to take the lead once more in this 3-2 submatch. The score is currently 4-4, tied up, and yep, this is looking great for the BX3 players. Horny now into a very nice time, 56.29. That's a very impressive match time. And Flyer securing the second spot there with a .68. So now 5-4 for BX3. There are some issues with the points in the scoreboard, so it doesn't show the correct amount of points for BX3. They do have 5 points, and we see a no slide from, well, DNS. Early mistake from him again, and he has been struggling a bit in this submatch. He's at the bottom of the points list together with Flyer, so this is definitely being carried by Horny so far. Now let's see, Flyer is doing great this round. Will it take a landing bug? No one with a landing bug, but it's a very close fight here in the top with Snaky, Flyer, Horny and Slevin. Let's see what aAa players can do here. Yo-Yo also joining the ranks here in the top, but Horny and Flyer are doing some impressive work here together with Snaky. Oh, and as we come up to the end, will Snake... Oh, Flyer with some sort of bug, landing bug in the middle of the platform block. Horny will secure the first point, but it's not going to be enough. Flyer, because of an unfortunate mistake there on the platform parts, that will allow aAa once again to tie up the score, 5-5. So we are looking at the tennis mode now. If the score is 6-6, the tennis mode will be activated, which means that the winning team needs to win by 2 points. So what happens? Anyone stopped DNS? DNS is on the start line. Let's see, did he write anything? Stop. Yeah, he writes stop. Okay. Let's end the rounds. Go live. So we are live again after a little stop from DNS, and he makes an early mistake this round as well. This is not the best day for DNS. And seems like he had issues again. A troublesome guy, this player. And some lag issues, so he left the server, and we have to end the round again. So, the score is tied up 5-5, very close so far. And I don't know, this sub-match could actually go to anyone. But if Flyer and DNS are able to level up their game, we are looking at a win for BX3, I think. But so far, Flyer and DNS have been struggling a little bit to keep up with the rest of the players. Yeah, it's 6-5 to against All Authority after DNS having some disconnections here. And what is this? Who has Horny this time? Has issues? So now, where is Flyer? He is also battling up here in the top. DNS with a big mistake. Yeah, a very anticlimactic ending here for the 3-3 sub-match. Which seems to be going for against All Authority now after two very troublesome rounds for BX3. aAa won the 3-3, 7-5. Seems like we're not agreeing, but I think the two last end rounds is not fair for against All Authority. So let's see what agreement we can come to here. But two very chaotic rounds here for the BX3 players. They just don't seem to be playing the rounds. Firstly, yeah, DNS with the disconnect problem, and then Horny suddenly turning around in the beginning. Let's see, Reds, they should have 5. Let's see if it works now. No, nothing works. Yeah, that's what I observed as well. Horny was starting the rounds. And this Gormish guy, I don't know. Let's see what is the time. It's already 6 o'clock. So let's go with this. We are going to ESL. Which map is it? Let's see. Adnik. Add next to. Yeah. Good thing we have the stream as some sort of evidence here. So I guess we're just gonna leave it up to the ESL admins to decide. But now Slevin saying no, 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 no. No, no. 7 to 5. Yo-Yo and Slevin agrees 7 to 5 for aAa. Let's hope Acer will win against Penta. We will play Thea. Oh man. Let's see, when was the last time we had a match without any issues whatsoever? I have to think really hard. Well, I guess the last match actually was pretty straightforward against Druids. So tight sketch. Wait. Let's see, who is the last player for blue? Ale let's see. Alright. So, after a nice 3-3 sub match, we are now entering the 5-5. So the lineup for against All Authority is Snaky, Snaky. Let's see. Let's change the overlay again. Cast. Snaky, Papu, Sanu, Yo-Yo, and Corey. For BX3 we have Leo, Flyer, Loic, Horny, and DNS. So the score is 3-1 for against All Authority. So the best results for BX3 seems to be a draw out of this match. And we see a nice start here by Horny and Flyer. And now, yeah, this is a very good round for BX3 so far. Only Papu and Snaky is the current aAa players up in the top here. So a nice and clean round for BX3 here. First point goes to them. Easy mode on. This I know the BX3 players have been training this map quite decently, so I believe we can take this one pretty convincingly. So now let's see any mistakes so far. Horny and Yo-Yo at the bottom. Corey is out of the race. I don't know why, but he has retired, and that will definitely not make it easier for against All Authority. They've lost the points. And we can see Flyer, Leo, Loik and DNS up in the top here, all fighting against Papu. Papu trying to be the one-man army here, but unfortunately it's a limited amount of points he can gather for aAa here. Seems like he's gonna secure the second position with 9 points, but Flyer, Loik, Leo and DNS finishing with great consistency here. And a nice time by Flyer, 89. So into the third round. BX3 up now 2-0 on the scoreboard. Let's see if they can continue this streak. First mistake here by Corey and Papu. Oh, look at this. Yeah. A lot of mistakes from the aAa guys. 2 players at the bottom now. Corey is 3.5 seconds behind. And now we are looking at another point for BX3. And Yo-Yo will make a big mistake and fall down to 6th position. So let's follow Snaky here in the top. DNS with a very nice lead. 3900s behind the world record. So this round was not very impressive from all the players, very scattered around on the map. Oh, Flyer with a small mistake in the ends, but DNS, Horny and Flyer will secure the points for BX3 here. And the score is now 3-0. So, now we are looking at Papu and Yo-Yo with some good mid-section and start here. They are in the lead for aAa, followed by DNS, and let's follow Corey here. He has only collected 4 points so far, so now it seems like he will collect some more. But not too much. He is at the bottom half of the pack. Now Horny overtakes him. But Yo-Yo, Papu and Sanyo are doing great here for aAa. Will it be enough for them? If Flyer and DNS secures the top 2 positions, this is going to be a very close round. But Leo and Loik with some troublesome rounds there. And this is the first point for aAa. But a lot of mistakes there from the BX3 players. Only DNS and Flyer with some decent times. Finishes top 2, but not enough. So Any mistakes so far? No. Sanyo, currently the last player. DNS and Leo flips both on the Rammstein there, will fall down below Sanyo. And oh, Sanyo with a nice line here will boost up in the pack. And this is again looking great for aAa. They have a great core of players here in the mids. Now it's Horny and Flyer in the top 2 positions. Oh, Papu takes Flyer here. And is trying to overtake Horny, but a little bit too aggressive there. Will fall down again a little bit. Now let's follow Snaky. He is on 8th position. And ooh, this is gonna be a very close round again. It's all gonna be up in the end here. Horny will take the first, followed by Sanu, Papu, and Yo-Yo. That's gonna be another round for aAa here. So BX3 losing the grip a bit here, allowing 2 points to go for the blue team here. And they need to regain the focus. They were driving quite impressive to begin with. So now let's see. Oh, first mistake from Leo, and Horny clips the wall. That's not the comeback they wanna initiate. And Loic with some weird bug. I don't know if he touched the border at all, but he falls down, and now it's only DNS and Flyer from BX3 fighting against a 5-man lineup from aAa here. So as we can see from the aAa players, they are driving very consistent and safe, because in a 5-on-5 sub-match it usually is all about saving it together as a team and finish. Not necessarily on top 2 positions, but taking that core mid positions, as we can see like this. Usually we have 2 players from the BX3 lineup finishing in great positions, but is it gonna be enough this time? Yes, this time it was enough. Nice stuff by DNS and Flyer here, and let's see that points. I think it's, yeah, that's the closest you can get. BX3 with 28 points and aAa with 27 points, so only 1 point between those the teams in that round. So now BX3 up in the leads with 2 points. Oh, and who was that? Let's just wait for the next checkpoint. It's hard to find which player it is. It was DNS with a massive mistake. And but now we see more BX3 players staying up in the race here. As we can see, Loic, Flyer, Leo, and Horny in almost the top 4 positions now. Yo-Yo and Corey are trying. Oh, but Flyer flips on the border, will fall down a little bit. But still, this is looking great. And Yo-Yo actually overtakes all of the BX3 players. Some nice lines from Yo-Yo here. But is it gonna be enough? Oh, actually Snaky also advances in the field here. Oh, it's gonna be very close up in the end. If Snaky can take a very nice line in the end here, might be a point, but he is too over-aggressive and clips the border at the jump there. And that's an easy round for the BX3 players. Nice stuff. Now 5-2 for BX3. They are looking to draw this match, and hopefully that's going to be enough for our team's spot for the playoff. It's definitely a lot more interesting and exciting now that we weren't able to win this match. And Snaky now with the first mistake. Let's follow Sanyo. Old school player, former ASO player. He's now fighting up against Horny, Loic, and together with his teammates Yo-Yo. So where are the rest of the players? A lot of mistakes in this round. So I feel like if aAa is going to take this round, they need to secure that top 2 positions. But Sanyo clips the wall and will fall down 2 seconds, I believe, or even more. So this is a very scattered round again. And as we can see on the list here, this is definitely a round for BX3 to take again. And then they will be on map point. So potentially the last round from the BX3 players here. Let's see if they can close it out immediately, or will they allow aAa to make a comeback? That's all up to BX3 now. If they continue playing consistent at the 55, 56 mark, they are most likely going to take this point. So now let's see. I think it's all going to be up to the BX3 players. Will they make mistakes or not? That's going to be the question. So let's... Oh, Corey with an early mistake. The first couple of turns here are quite tight passages, so you have to be really careful about the timing of the power slide and the aiming of the car. So, Sanyo with a mistake. This is looking very bad for aAa to make a comeback here. And yeah, all the BX3 players with no mistakes are steamrolling over aAa in this last round in this match, actually. So now we are looking at a draw. BX3 will tie up the score, so the overall score will be 3-3. And a little bit troublesome 3-3 there. Couldn't really decide what to do. But very nice round from BX3 in the end here. Will allow them to draw up the match. So nice performance from both teams. And the match is now over. I don't